Rock on!
Welcome back to the channel for Monday, May the 6th. We've got a couple NBA playoff games tonight and a full slate in MLB to choose from. First, please take a quick second, subscribe to the channel, like the video. It helps a ton with a newer channel like this to get traction on YouTube. I'd appreciate it very much, and it'll keep these free picks coming. First, a recap from yesterday. We had two on Prizepicks. Abraham Toro did not get a hit, ended his hitting streak against Miami. I tell you, in baseball, sometimes it's crazy how different Sunday is from Saturday results. So you had the A's win 20-4 on Saturday. Miami turns around and wins 12-3 on Sunday. Same thing with the Arizona Diamondbacks. They got crushed 13-1 on Saturday, then win 11-4 on Sunday. It's just crazy sometimes how Sundays are so weird in Major League Baseball. So missed on Toro, and then Logan Webb. I should have known as soon as Kyle Schwarber started the game off with a strikeout that I was in trouble. But Logan Webb basically had a bad game, kind of like I was expecting, but his very final out, he only went 4 innings. His last out was a strikeout, which put him over the 5, made it 6. So we lost there. Over on DraftKings Pick 6, it was 2 out of 3, as again, Toro was the one that held me back. I had Cronenworth less than 8.5 fantasy points, that one. And I had Estrada to go more than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He did, but unfortunately that Toro got me again. His 0 for 5 day, a real stinker on the picks list. On to today's action though, we've got plenty to choose from. First, we'll kick it off with one that I'm just going to keep going to until they change it. Michael Porter, more than 31.5 fantasy score. It was 31 last game. He covered it with ease. He's done this now for 6 straight games. So until they change this line to something much higher, I'm going to keep rolling with it. He's getting regularly right around 40 minutes. He's going to be needed tonight as Denver is down 1 game. So I don't doubt that he'll be on the floor a ton once again. And the nice thing about Porter is that he doesn't necessarily have to score a ton. Now, he has been scoring great. He's been regularly getting over 20 points. But if he lowered that down to, say, 15, 17, he still gets some steals and some blocks almost every game, which means he doesn't have to score as much because he'll get the extra points from those plays as well. So I like Porter, again, over his 31.5 fantasy score for play number 1. And don't forget, you have just until May 12th to take advantage of this great deal from the playerpropshop.com. $199 for a year. It's normally $499. The service is normally $99 a month. If you take advantage of this deal, it's going to average out to under $17 a month. It's an excellent service to help you do your player props and the research. The playerpropshop.com/rockon. Go ahead and click on the link in my description. Then use the code MOM during checkout for a 1-year subscription, and you'll get that hugely discounted price of $199. On to play number 2, which is going to be the under Jalen Brunson first half points, rebounds, and assists. He has gone under 8 of the last 10, but as you can see for the game, he always comes through. He's hit over 6 out of the last 10 because he is a second half player. Now my feeling is in game 1 of this series, he's not going to be required to do quite as much as he was doing in that Philadelphia series, which went 6 games and he was carrying a big load. But in game 1 of the Indiana series, I have a feeling that Jalen's not going to have to do quite so much, and especially in the first half. So we'll go with under 25 points, rebounds, and assists in the first half. For play number 3, we're going to go with another one that's been consistent lately. He's hit it the last 5. Obi Toppin, more than 14.5 points and rebounds. He's been getting more playing time, as oftentimes Miles Turner will get into foul trouble, so that boosts his time on the floor. And he's been delivering, so he's going to, as the playoffs go on, be getting more and more time as he proves himself on the floor. He's hit this number 2 out of 3 against the Knicks. Obviously, the regular season a little bit different, and he wasn't getting as much playing time. So I'm a little more confident that in the playoffs, if he can hit that 20-minute mark, he can regularly top 14.5 points and rebounds, as he'll be one of the guys really asked to bang the boards a little more against a tough Knicks defense. So that'll be the final play of the day. Toppin, more than 14.5 points and rebounds. We'll go ahead and enter this on Underdog as close as we can. Toppin will have to go with the points, rebounds, and assists. Michael Porter Jr. will have to go with his points, rebounds, and assists as well, since they don't have a fantasy score. And then we'll take the discounted price on Jokic at 24.5 points. Play that on Underdog. And for Prize Picks, we'll go ahead and play it As noted in the video, we did get a little bit of a break as Toppin's number is 14 at the time that I'm entering this. It did change shortly after I made this entry, so it's 14.5 as was shown in the video. I'll be posting more picks later on today, especially my Major League Baseball ones that I'll use on DraftKings Pick 6 on winnable.com/rockon. Just sign up for the free plan, takes no time at all, and you'll get in on those picks, which I send out a couple times during the day, typically well ahead of the start time for the games. Otherwise, that's a wrap for today. Good luck with your picks, and as always, rock on!